Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwino Holding. Don't put mouth for politics matter. If they advise Edo people, make them shine their eye. Shine your eye. If you won't choose leader for this coming election, wey won't happen for Edo State. Always be vigilant. Make you no go choose cultist. This na advice wey Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwino Holding dey advise Edo people. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwino Holding. Enjoy the video.
Leadership is not about, hey, Mona, you say so. Maybe not continue say maybe I want the people to be on my side. No. If you must choose who leads you in 2024, we are all coming to tell you different story. Osakwino Holding will come. I will come. But please, do not use my word as the basis for your decision making. Check. Look at the historical antecedent of these persons. What have they done in the past? Which official capacity have they had? In their business-related activity, what did they achieve? In their private life, who were they? Those are the factors you must put into consideration. A matured man cannot begin to act as a saint because he wants to become a governor of your state. Check. Check. Pay an undivided attention. If you do this, you will elect a purposeful leadership that is determined to address the problem of the ragtag, to address the problem of the jectants, and to address the problem of the holopoloi in our contemporary urban society. Now, Edo people, take this to the bank. Do not elect a cultist. Do not elect a cultist. This statement may be painful to some persons, but please do not make the mistake to elect a cultist. Now, let me tell you. Yes, this is your brother, Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwino Holding, your usual host on the media space. As I've earlier said, I promise to give you a very beautiful broadcast as far as my activity here is concerned. And I said, I'm going to make sure, by the grace of God Almighty, that my gadgets gives you the true view that you needed to get. And I've learned something. I want to be truthful in all my dealings, regardless of my political affiliation. In 2024, the goal and objective is very explicit. The interest of the state first. I'm not telling you that I'm not going to secure my interest. I will. But my interest, anywhere my interest is not inconsistent, is not consistent with the interest of the overall destiny of our people, let the will of the state prevail. In 2024, Edo is going for a gubernatorial election. Regardless of a political affiliation, you must put some factors into cognizance. What are these factors in electing those that truly represent you? As I've earlier said, some persons may look at it from a negative dimension, but I insist and I keep saying the truth. Obaseki as an individual is better than anybody that have ruled those states. You may not agree with me, but if you come out for a debate, I'll prove it. You know, majority of our people, what they see as development is all about road construction. But they are not aware of the fact that if the economy is balanced, if the enabling environment is there, people will come in to construct road. Just like you are seeing investment pouring into Edo State. The Benin Mall is a classical example. I was moving through Sapler Road tonight because I came in very late as a result of my work activity. You know, you all know that I am a bushman, a professional bushman at that. So it is not a dispute. As I was coming, I saw the environment. I was shocked. It is not as if we are in Dubai. At least to some extent, a journey of 100 miles begins from a walk. So for me, I actually commended the Obaseki administration on the basis of economic performance. Now, while other states are crying that they cannot raise money to pay salaries, they spend more money on recurrent expenditure instead of capital expenditure. The Edo State government is paying the 13 months. regardless of the amount of money attached to it. The Edo State government has higher minimum wage than that of the federal government. I'm not here to embellish the Edo State government. I'm not here to praise the Edo State government. But outside the current Edo State government, Edo must move into the future. The question is, who are you electing to be your governor? Now, in Edo State today, you agree to the fact that one of the characteristics of making decisions in respect to leadership or who rules the state is the ability for such leader to make decisions. Regardless of the painful nature of such decision, the ability to stand firm on such decision and at the end of the day ensure that the decision protects the collective interest and destiny of the people becomes so expedient and important. In Edo State today, we have two leaders in the current democratic process that made decisions that stand the test of time. One is Excellency Comrade Adams Aliyu Oshobole. Two is Excellency Governor Godwin Olase Obaseki. Regardless of the political affiliation or political activity of these two men, they can stand to make decisions and stand by their decision. That's one of the quality of a true leader. It is not about me, I not go make the decision. If I make am now, they feel no can't like me again. They suppose deal with me. So make I just rest for this one. No. A decision might be painful, but at the end of the day, when it begins to manifest, people will see reason behind such decision. Let me give you a classical example. When Adam Oshobole was demolishing properties along the New Lagos Road, people were saying, Adam Oshobole told them, I am paying no compensation to anybody because the government of Dr. Samuel Ogbemudia has paid your parents compensation over 30 years ago. Now we are expanding our roads. We must do the needful. People were crying, we will know. Why? As of today, go and check the dual carriageway in the New Lagos Road. People are enjoying it today. The number of accidents recorded in the past cannot be synonymous with the number of accidents recorded today. That is the effort of effective decision making. Now go and check the likes of Obaseki. When Obaseki tells you this is what I want to do, even if everybody is insulting him, he continues to move forward. That is leadership. Leadership is not about, hey, Mona, you say so. Maybe not continue say maybe I want the people to be on my side. No. If you must choose who leads you in 2024, we are all coming to tell you different story. Osakunokode will come. I will come. But please, do not use my word as the basis for your decision making. Check. Look at the historical antecedent of these persons. What have they done in the past? Which official capacity have they had? In their business related activity, what did they achieve? In their private life, who were they? Those are the factors you must put into consideration. A matured man cannot begin to act as a saint because he wants to become a governor of your state. Check. Pay an undivided attention. If you do this, you will elect a purposeful leadership that is determined to address the problem of the ragtag, to address the problem of the jetons, and to address the problem of the holo polloi in our contemporary urban society. Now, Edo people, take this to the bank. Do not elect a cultist. Do not elect a cultist. This statement may be painful to some persons, but please do not make the mistake to elect a cultist. Now, let me tell you, the only reason why you still see Edo people killing themselves, we can't deny that. Even when we know clearly that the governor of the state is not a member of any organization, negative organization or illicit organization, but there are people in the regime that are part and parcel of this organization. Even if the government is making efforts to crack down on these persons, this set of people will continue to provide protection to secure the interest of these elected people. Are you happy that in your state today, people are dying like chicken? Are you happy that if you become a successful person, you are the next target? If you are mad in the street, you are acting like a destitute, nobody will kill you. Even if you are shouting, I belong to so and so court, I belong to so and so court, nobody will kill you. But just try to be progressive. Even if you hide the court that you belong to, they are coming to your doorstep to bring you down. Because courtism is tied to jealousy, envy, and hatred. They will not want a situation where Color A, color B, color C will have a potential personnel at the detriment of color D. So when color C, A, B, A, as the case may be, sees the other man, the other group having a potential personnel, they go for it immediately. When they kill such a person, they will tell you, we have injured or we have destroyed a big meat. How can you call your fellow brothers and sisters a big meat? Edo people, in these 2024 elections, be very, very careful. Carry out a proper background check on who you are electing to power. Let me tell you, when you elect a person who is not attached to any of such activity, believe you me, he or she will never condone. And when they are appointing, they are going to appoint those who will help in no small way in eradicating such menace. You may not know how painful courtesan is until your brother or your sister or a friend of yours is lost in courtesan related death. What about innocent person that has been affected by stray bullets? They will tell you, even a mistake is called mistaken identity. With that apology, bring back the dead? Do you know how many competent personnel we have lost in our society? Capable manpower as we speak today. One of the basic reasons why Edo State and Nigeria is not developing at the pace we are soliciting for is because of the problem of brain drain. Brain drain. The likes of Osakwenokode is trying as much as possible to remain in town, owing to the fact that I'm doing my business here. But let's be very, very factual. How many young men is willing to wait? If you are not running from courtesan, you will be running because you are a graduate, a potential urban developer. You are running because of unemployment. Even if you are given a job, you will be underpaid. Ask yourself a simple question. How will you remain in such a society? So the problem we're having is brain drain. And when the pull factor in another country is greater than the push factor in your country, you have migration. And when your potential population is migrating out of your country, believe you me, you are creating room for excruciating on that development. If you have not shared this video, please share. If you have not invited your friend, please invite. I know it is late, but at least to some extent, I see it as one of the basic prerequisites in ensuring that Edo becomes a better place. I do not just do live video because I want to do. I do live video because I needed to address and ills identified in the society. I will not come out on a live video because I want people to know Sahuno Kune. No. If you see me doing a live video, I'm doing a live video because I have identified the problem in the society and I needed us to address it collectively because it is our responsibility to secure our collective destiny. By the grace of God Almighty, you must choose from who is not associated with any of this organization. I have a personal experience while I was in school. As the former president, School of Environmental Studies, Auchi Polytechnic, I have over 6 schools under my jurisdiction. When I was leaving office, we needed to do an election. There was confusion. Color A, B, C, D, E, F refused to allow any of these colors to enter. They said, if we must have a president that will succeed you, he or she must be free from this associated related activity. Imagine members are saying we want a free man. We don't want color A, color B, color C to be the president. A free man will go there. Imagine such a statement. This is my personal experience. So my brothers and sisters, I am not criticizing those who have indulged themselves into it. We say if you choose in Edo State, you choose not to associate yourself with anybody who involves in cultism related activity, you will not have friends. As we speak, over 90% of our youth are members of this organization. But we still have intelligent persons who have refused to soak themselves in the current hulabaloo that we find ourselves in this society. We still have sensible people who wants to build a better future. I told somebody, I said, come, excuse me. The only reason why you are making noise today in Edo State is because of the fact that those who really started and those who really engage themselves in this cultism related activity, they are no longer in Nigeria. So calm down. If you know the history of where you are coming from in Edo State, SARS chased so many persons out of this state to abroad. They ran. If cultism is sweet, do you think that it will get to your hands? Ask yourself a simple question. Have you ever seen anybody coming to beg you to take money? I'm into CFO. People are bringing CFO for me to do. Have you ever seen me giving the CFO to the next man to say, go and do? No. I want to accommodate it to myself. I want to do it. Ask yourself, why are people not coming to tell you, please come and join? Have you ever seen anybody coming to beg you to come and take money? Have you ever seen anybody coming to beg you to come and take money? If somebody is begging you to say you need to join us, go and check very well. If it is good, he will not call you. We have a responsibility to build a better society. We must create an opportunity for those who are involved to get a direct access to government in respect to proper renunciation, not just a superficial renunciation because you don't want war to affect you, a sincere renunciation, and this person will be rehabilitated and incorporated into the society. If President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory can be able to create an amnesty program to address militancy in the Niger Delta region, to ensure the peace, the relative peace to date that is in Niger Delta region is under the auspices of late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. No president today will claim responsibility that they ensure peace in the Niger Delta region. No. It is the plan of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua when he said the 7-point agenda, you could recall. And he said that Nigerian economy will be one of the 20 largest economy in the world. And as at 2019, 2020, he said 2020, as at 2019, we were one of the largest economy in the world. In fact, number 20, before this set of leaders came in again and placed us back to a reverse year. We can still achieve this. We can still achieve. So, Edo people, if you must, we are coming. In an election ground, will come with different manipulations. I, Osakwuno Kudin, I have told myself, we must tell ourselves the truth and nothing but the truth. We are coming with manipulations. We want us to win, whether we like it or not. We have our separate individual benefits. I, for one, I have never met Governor Godwin Obaseki to give me a dime. But you know what? I have carved a niche for myself. I work. I'm not a lazy man. And I need government to assist me in ensuring that my work sees the light of the day. But there are some persons who will say, Your Excellency, I'm doing birthday. Your Excellency, my father died. Your Excellency, there is a this. Your Excellency, I have never called the governor to say, give me a dime. I have never done that. And I will not do that to anybody till I die. We phantom out ideas and work with such ideas to ensure that our goal and objective is met. But let me tell you as a person, you have a right to secure your future. You cannot be moving in your state and be watching here and there. It's not fair. It is not fair. And to those who are members of this occultic organization, we know that it is all about battle for supremacy. Let this one believe that we are the highest. These people, they are not up to us. This one is supposed to know that we are the king. It is all about supremacy. What is the benefit? If I match your shoe and I tell you, you tell me, say, I don't match your shoe. I say, sorry, there is no crisis. But when I match your shoe, you tell me, say, you don't match. And I say, well, if I match your shoe, called Nababy Melensky. That is where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. We cannot be enemies of ourselves. So let me quickly tell you, the goal and objective of this video today is clear. If you must elect who represents you, one of the factors, this my statement may pain some persons, but I will tell you the truth. Ensure that a proper background check is carried out. You don't say we start to give them more power. Moku give competence against favoritism. Moku give technical know-how against tribalism. You can't deceive yourself. Your conscience has already told you who is the best. You know. But party affiliation is making you to change from the best to bring in even a clear disgruntled element. You already know the best. Nobody can come to convince you about the best. Do not allow party affiliation to change you from speaking the truth. First, such a person must be free from any of this organization. The only reason why Sakonopodi still they believe, the only reason why I not run, now because I not get anything when I did. If I did, forget. If I did, forget. I know if you stay. How you want to stay? If you just the rain, you'll stay, no security. They'll fuck you up now. The world not like better thing now. The world not like better thing. Me and you know. If you have not shared this video, please share. Share. So my background electricity, don't lose God. But be that as if me everywhere good. They're not like better thing. So for me, I advise you, if you must choose the right person. You know it. Campaign is just to express an opinion. You know the best. You know the best. Nobody can choose the best for you. You know it. Choose wisely. Ensure that your focus remains your focal point. Ensure that your focus remains your focal point. I, for one, am coming Stanley Osazos. As I have earlier said, I don't just come out to do live video because I want to talk or because I want to remain relevant. The sea of woman in those days, by the grace of God Almighty, we know we've delivered to so many persons. I will continue to deliver. And for those of you who we have not given theirs, by the grace of God Almighty, you're going to get yours. Now, I want to quickly address something in respect to my personal activities. At times, you may call me. The number of persons that call me a day is not even 100. It is small. And you gave me your CFO to do. If I'm receiving call 247, which time will I have to push forward for these CFOs to be out? On a daily basis, you see me in the bush. I want to say a very big thank you to all and sundry, our customers, our clients, brothers, and well-wishers. Let's be very factual. If I'm being a judge, bros, I did live video. If I finish, I'll call you. I did live. If I'm being adjudged by my character, believe you me, I may not meet up to expectation. There are people who will say, you and. They'll just say, live on, na small boy. So for me, that's why as I've earlier said, and I'm repeating it again, it's as if I've taken a debt that I cannot pay throughout my lifetime. That's why I, Stanley Osazos, continue to appreciate our brothers and sisters around the world for choosing me and for taking me as their brother. I want to state this clearly. A man who women picked and placed behind their back will never fall. So I want to thank our mothers, Iyenogis around the world. I know what I'm talking about. If I say, let me make payback to you all, I cannot pay throughout my lifetime. I am very grateful. And to our brothers around the world, I, Osakune Kode, will always remain very, very grateful. We will not see new one and say the former one are not okay. Because we have grown beyond a specific height, for an example, we say, go and throw away the ladder. We are now in a new stage. No, we need that old ladder to continue to move forward. If a bricklayer or a mason or a carpenter is working at the rooftop, if he chooses to collect materials, and if he must have rounded up his work activity, he's going to need the ladder to return back to the ground to get whatever he or she needed to get. So we will never throw away the opportunity given to us to move forward. I want to say a very big thank you to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, our brothers and sisters at home, regardless of wherever you are. Some person will say, why is this guy thanking me? I never give her any work. You're not supposed to thank me. You don't understand why I'm thanking you. I want to tell you why I'm thanking you. You have been in a place where they are discussing, no, give this boy, or we will not give her. You can say, don't give him. Don't give him. You will convince that person not to choose me. So for you to allow that individual to choose me, believe you me, I must also commend you as a person. I am very, very grateful. But let me tell you something. We are coming in this 2024. We will campaign for our candidates. I will announce my candidate when the time comes. But for now, know it clearly. My full support for His Excellency H.E. Governor Godwin Obaseki is unwavering on the basis of his administration. But get it clear. He has a right to his personal opinion, and I have a right to my personal opinion. We are separate human beings. My support is for him and not for anybody. When we were reaching an agreement to ensure that the government of Obaseki comes into power, there was no part where I said, anybody you said is this, that is where I want to run with. No. I also will make my personal decision on the basis of my interest, because, let me not deceive you, they all are securing their various interests, and will have a right to ours as well. We have a right to ours as well. That's why I'm telling you, as an electorate, as an Edo citizen, you have a right to your interest as well. If you must choose somebody that will secure your interest. We are not saying that political gratification is bad, but the interest of the Kalakawas, the interest of the Jektang, the interest of the Ragtag should be the basis of any functional government. If you have not shared this video, please share. If you have not shared this video, please share. I'm Comrade Stanley Usazai, by the grace of God Almighty, is your full man, Edo State. For those who have been requesting my phone number, it remains 070. Excuse me. For those who have been requesting my phone number, it remains 070-3610-9939. I repeat, 070-3610-9939. Now let me give a synopsis of my discussion, or an overview, so that you understand. First, if you must elect a leader, carry out a proper background check. Know his antecedent. What was his character from his onset? Or is he not changing to become a good man, the good guy, because he needed your support? Know this. Is he automatically becoming the new guy, the good guy, because he needed your support? What is his antecedent? Either in public or private sector. What has he achieved? What is his managerial ability? In his little business, what was his benefit in respect to cost-benefit analysis and investment, return on investment? All these factors must be checked. Most importantly, he must not be a member of any organization. They may not like this, but it's the truth. He must not be a member of any organization. He must not be. Check if you have somebody that is not a member in a full regime, no member of the organization in that full regime. I'm not saying the governor alone, the person who becomes governor alone, the entire regime. Believe me, the killing of our brothers and sisters will reduce drastically, very drastically, very drastically. It will reduce. You do not need the rocket science. Sometime in 2008, I came out with an idea to the Oshomole administration, but they threw the document into the trash can. I still have it. We know how to assist government to at least reduce the effect of this menace in our society. But you know one thing about me? I do not rush. I don't rush to be seen. I am very vocal, but I am very shy. You may not know. You can't see the shy part of me, but I am very shy. You may not know. It is not obvious, but I'm telling you. You say, this guy that is outspoken. Yeah, but see, I know you see me so. I know if he stay where somebody will day, you come to say, hey, total. I don't like him. I hate insults. So I decree withdraw. I don't go party now, I go sit down for front seat. If you come meet me and say, get up, they'll be there, we'll give you. I know you want. So I manage myself very properly. So my people, watch. Look before you live. Because a journey of 100 miles begins from a walk. I'm Comrade Stanley Usazai. I want to be laconic and direct to the point. Get the message clear. The CFO man as Edo State has spoken, and on our part, as Standard Real Estate Enterprise, we will continue our job, and we advise all of us sundry, our brothers who are part and parcel of this organization, please stop killing your fellow brothers. We are reducing our capable personnel in the society. Brain drain has affected us. There are so many investors. In case you are not aware, rich Edos are not in Edo State. Apart from political class, we have more richer Edos who are not in politics that can better the state for you. Imagine an Edo man calling me to come and do CFO in Lagos. Edo man calling me to come and do CFO in Ogun State. A man saw me at Wesley Hotel yesterday. He collected my number. He said, Sakunokudi, the entire UK is following you. I have not been to Benin for 22 years. This is my first time since I traveled abroad. I love you so much. I gave him my number. He's in Benin right now. He said the entire UK is following you on media. Imagine a man. How many of these are brother will bold enough to come to town? They will not want to come. They will not want to die. Just imagine somebody came from America. He went to Edo to visit his brother some 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. As he was moving, he was killed at the bypass. And you expect your fellow brothers to hear that in abroad and come to the same town when they have much dollars in their hands? Governor Obaseki is a diaspora. Go and confirm. Who and who is in government that are not dual citizens? They are afraid. Many of them are afraid to come. Imagine they go to a community to buy land. When they are in abroad, they say, okay, we have bought this land. We want to build on something on the land. 3 days later, they call them, oh, foundation, you begin to run the task. Do you know how many lands people have bought? And as of today, they have no lands again. Kudos to Governor Obaseki for the effort put in place to address the problem of land grabbing. As of today, now get your food, now get land. And there's no ignorance in law. When you buy a land and secure it with your CFO, let any disgruntled element encroach into those property, you will collect what rightfully belongs to you. But please, my brothers and sisters, especially those in the other divide, you are chasing your brothers out. They are running away from your state. A time is coming. You only have destitute in Edo. Everybody will run off. Nobody will develop it. If you want your state to look like every other state, if you want your state to be synonymous with Dubai, if you want Nigeria to become China, you must accommodate your brother. And what God has admonished us all, we must follow it. In the 10th commandment, we are having the 10th commandment in the Old Testament. But in the New Testament, we have just 2 commandments. You must love the Most High God with your whole soul, with your whole heart, and with your whole mind. You must love your neighbor as yourself. Ask yourself, can you kill yourself? No. If you cannot kill yourself, don't kill your brother. If you love your neighbor as yourself, you cannot steal your money. Don't steal that of your brother. If you love your neighbor as yourself, you cannot stab yourself. Don't stab your brother. In case you are not aware, if we choose to trace the history of everyone to Adam and Eve, you'll be surprised and Igboma is your brother. If the story of Adam and Eve is true, according to what they told us, you will trace it and find out that a white man in Massachusetts, a white man in Tel Aviv, a white man in Tehran, a white man in Beijing, a white man in Port-au-Prince, a white man in Moscow, a white man in the heart of Libya may end up being your brother. In Benin, you will say, no grow. It continues to grow. Brothers and sisters, let's learn to actually love ourselves, not just a lip service love. I am not talking because I needed to talk. Trace my history. You will never see me looking for a way to bring another fellow man down. When anybody does something and that thing, I notice that the thing is very great, I will be the first to pick my phone to say congratulations. What you do so not easy, not easy. The next day I will begin to work towards doing the same or doing more than it. I have proper jealousy, not improper jealousy. I have proper jealousy and not improper jealousy. A friend of yours buy a vehicle. You cannot buy that vehicle. You say, no. The vehicle, if you see one vehicle where this person buy, now that vehicle, don't be this, oh, this your own, don't be me. And you can't even buy tire. You must be contented with what you have. Just like a man who takes cigarettes is a gateway to other drugs. That is how jealousy is a gateway to major witchcraft. And there are some witchcraft who have good mind than even somebody who is not in witchcraft. They cannot wake me or azen or man nothing. Abiyogiga ati oruhan. If na small pikin no road, follow am. No say you too big. Tell him to teach you the road. There is key to success. Nobody has the right to unlock it except God. Work. Do your best. Remain focused and determined. Do not look for a way to bring your fellow brother down because you don't have the opportunity. No. The window of opportunity going to go and come. It moves. Identify yours and grab it. The funds of another man should be considered as a picture. That's why I always say another man money in a picture. Now tree near tree. Now make monkey the feed jump from tree to tree. Now tree. Now near tree. Now make monkey the feed jump from tree to tree. So I want to advise you, please, my brothers and sisters, look inward. Work and ensure that your interest is protected. Protect the collective destiny of your people and that of your state. And let nobody come to deceive you. The only reason why you have the federal government, the state government, and the local government is because one man cannot solve everybody's problem. The president is addressing national issue. The state is addressing state issue. The local government is addressing local government, the local issue. And the councillors are addressing issues in the grassroots. If one man can do it, the president should be the one in charge. But it is not easy. So you cannot deceive anybody by saying that you will build. No, you can't. Politics is a game designed to better yourself first. I am telling you statement without editing. Designed to better yourself first. And secondly, to better the people around you. Let nobody deceive you to say they are coming to power because of you. They want to build you against themselves. It's a lie. Pure lie. It is them first before you. The earlier you know this, the better for you. Get yourself prepared in 2024. Campaign will commence very soon. Right now, the mosquito-related activity in politics has started. Individuals are aligning with our aspirants, but to some of us, we are determined in facing our business. But I want to tell you, for those who say, "Na politician, if you don't politics don't start, then no get chance," leave that aside. We have already delegated activities to staffs. You have grown up to some level. People now work with standard real estate enterprise. Even if I'm doing live video here, my jobs are going on. But there are persons who will say, "We want you to be on our side. You must be there yourself. Tell me when you are free." That is the site that you are seeing me in. This is not to say that other sites are not going on. No. But there are some persons who will say, "When you're not ready to go, let me know. I will be." Then I will say, "Okay, this is the day I'm coming. I will be there." And I must say thank you. The word is not enough to acknowledge and thanking our people. It's not enough. Because what you've done for me, I cannot pay back. May God continue to bless you all. As a Nigerian, let us walk in unison. As an Edo, let us walk in love. As an Owonde personality and a Gbobawaka personality, let us walk in unison, love, peace and tranquility. Let us continue to embrace ourselves in Edo State. Let us continue to skyrocket the potentials of our people. Let's assist our people in growing instead of trying to bring them down or killing them because we are envious of them. We must shun envy. We must shun every negative devices that will create mayhem in our society. What we need now is love. True love can bring in the kind of development that you are soliciting for. Edo can become a better place if we are interested in doing what is right. If you've not shared this video, please share. I'm Correspondent Safonokudi. It's a sign out from me, the CEO of Saudi Real Estate Enterprise, as I go back to lie down to sleep so that I can work as early as possible to commence work-related activities tomorrow. Thank you and bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwinokudi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.